Florida lawmakers have voted to pass a bill that would ban abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy, with Governor Ron DeSantis expected to sign the bill into law. This would make Florida one of the most restrictive states in the country when it comes to abortion rights. The bill comes at a time when the number of legal abortions performed each month in Florida is on the rise. State Representative Jenna Persons-Malika, a Fort Myers Republican, said that the bill would change the culture of abortion to a culture of life. Nima Memeni, a 38-year-old tech entrepreneur from Emeryville, California, was arrested on Thursday in connection with the fatal stabbing of Cash App founder Bob Lee. He ran a consulting company called Expand IT, which provided IT services like cybersecurity and website hosting to a variety of major California industries. Memeni lived in a swanky converted industrial condominium complex in Emeryville and had recently opened an office next door to his loft. He was described as warm and welcoming, and was bilingual in Farsi. He had worked with Akash Sawhney in 2015, who said he was helpful and did not show any signs of anger. It is unclear how Memeni and Lee met, and the relationship between them is unknown. Memeni is currently being held in jail on suspicion of murder. The FBI has arrested 21-year-old National Guard Airman Jack Teixeira in connection to the leak of classified documents. Teixeira has been charged with illegally accessing a government computer system, downloading classified documents and then sharing them with the online group, Thug Shaker Central. He is expected to appear in federal court in Virginia on Friday. The documents, which were published by The Intercept, a news outlet, have raised questions about the Pentagon's handling of the wars and the accuracy of its public statements about them. The FBI has been investigating the leak since it was first reported on May 4. The arrest of Airman Teixeira is a major development in the investigation and highlights the importance of protecting classified information. It is a reminder of the serious consequences that can come from mishandling sensitive national security information. Members of the Thug Shaker Central Discord group where the papers first leaked were interviewed by the NY Times. They said the group had started out as a place where young men and teenage boys could gather amid the isolation of the pandemic to bond over their love of guns, share memes and play war-themed video games. But Airman Teixeira, who one member of the group called OG and was also its unofficial leader, wanted to teach the young acolytes who gravitated to him about actual war. Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia has come to the defense of Jake Teixeira. In a tweet, she suggested that the Biden administration sought to silence Teixeira for his anti-war stance, noting that he is a white, male, Christian. She also argued that the administration is waging war in Ukraine against nuclear Russia without war powers. President Biden spoke to Ireland's parliament on Thursday, telling a story about his 2008 campaign stop in Pueblo, Colorado. Biden recounted how he saw anti-immigrant signage at the historic train station and a crowd of 10,000 people waiting to hear him speak. However, the crowd estimate appears to be a gross exaggeration, and the signage in question mentioned other ethnicities including Germans, French and Italians. Biden has faced criticism for years about imprecise or incorrect claims and embellishing his resume. He is the oldest ever U.S. president, and his mental acuity is a frequent matter of public debate. Biden says he intends to run for a second term, which would make him 86 if he completes 8 years in office. Today, a Texas man was sentenced to 70 years in prison for spitting at Lubbock police officers. The incident occurred in May 2022, when police arrested 36-year-old Larry Pearson for domestic violence. After Pearson was arrested and placed in a patrol vehicle, he became angry and began kicking the door. When officers opened the door and told him to stop, he spat at them and continued to do so after arriving at the Lubbock County Detention Center. Pearson was found guilty by a jury of 2 counts of harassment of a public servant. The prosecutor asked the jury to send a message to Pearson and society when considering a number to attach to the sentence. Pearson's attorney argued the sentencing was for a simple misdemeanor that had gotten out of control. In the end, the jury handed down a 70-year sentence. This sentence serves as a reminder that those who choose to live a life of crime will face serious consequences.